wake up depending on hammering the nails and the plywood. Building a coffin for memories that I thought were quite good. Look at the map, but I cannot decide where my pride stood. Doing exactly the things that I told you I never would. Bitter and broken, I'll bury the burdens I carry now. Wearing a crown that is crooked and cold on a sweating brow. Wondering when no one wants me to actually take a bow. Living for logic but lost in the middle, this mess I'm out. Searching for signals in silence while sitting on top of the fence. Try to be humble but everything comes at a massive expense. Keeping my guard up because all the damage was fairly intense. Making no money but making a lot of my enemies tense. Run from the pressure I push till the pavement begins to crack. Watching the water rise higher and hoping it doesn't turn black. Nobody noticed the weight that I pack on a weary back. Keeping my sanity stashed in a secret and separate sack. Losing my grip on the reality that I have tried to paint. Acting like holy but feeling a little bit less than a saint. Heart is a motor that's starting to rattle and feel a bit faint. Dealing with demons that haven't discovered a shred of restraint. I was a kid with a dream in a room full of empty stairs. Climbing the ladder but finding the splinters in all of the stairs. God, are you listening? Are you ignoring my desperate prayers? Too many people just acting like anyone actually cares. Tell me the truth while you look at the face in the glass today. How many debts are you actually planning to try and repay? Words are like bullets I load in the clip and then fire away. Stuck in a cycle and searching for something that I shouldn't say. This mind is a cage with a leak in the ceiling. I hate the person that I am when I am failing. You tell me keep breathing but the air is appealing. The scars on my knuckles prove the skin is still peeling. This mind is a cage with a leak in the ceiling. I hate the person that I am when I am failing. You tell me keep breathing but the air is appealing. The scars on my knuckles prove the skin is still peeling. Staring at shadows that stretch on the dribble and call my name. Tired of playing the victim and tired of playing the game. Everything changed but the internal hunger stayed exactly the same. Light up the fuse but I'm afraid to get caught in the middle of flame. Cutting the ties while I'm cutting the circulation in my wrist. Write down a list of the people and moments I know that I missed. Swung at the air and I probably shattered the bones of my fist. Wishing the version of me that was happy did actually exist. Digging a hole just to see if I fit in the bottom of it. Living on scraps while I'm waiting for someone to finally quit. Running on empty and looking for candles that need to be lit. Fitting the pieces together and knowing they don't really fit. Maybe I'm manic and maybe I'm losing the map to my soul. Watching the seconds get swallowed inside of a massive black hole. Paying the price while I'm trying to figure out who is control. Life is a plane, I'm failing to follow my specified role. Don't talk to me about patience, I waited for years in the dark. Searching for fire but waiting for someone to give me a spark. Left with the stain and I'm left with the permanent visible mark. Trapped in the woods while the hounds in the distance continue to bark. Give me a reason to wake up and look at the sun in the sky. Looking for answers but all that I ever receive is a why. Swallow the pill but I'm finding it's getting harder to try. Say that you love me then turn around and you just tell me a lie. Holding the grudge like a trophy and polishing, keeping on top. Dry till I crash because nobody told me the way that I stop. Feeding the hunger and waiting for all of the baggage to drop. Work till I bleed and I work till I'm ready to finally flop. This mind is a cage with a leak in the ceiling. I hate the person that I am when I am failing. You tell me keep breathing but the air is appealing. The scars on my knuckles prove the skin is still peeling. This mind is a cage with a leak in the ceiling. I hate the person that I am when I am failing. You tell me keep breathing but the air is appealing. The scars on my knuckles prove the skin is still peeling.